Alright, speech of Nuremberg. As you can see, von Papen declares in a violent one speech that the only satisfactory answer to the question of the Sudets is fastening in Reich. Okay. Drawing a blank face now. The audience applaud. All to break, and the jubilation are general. Okay, but in the European chancellors, is more lived as a nouvelle crisis, which is profiled at the horizon. And you can see here a picture of Adolf Hitler. Anyway, so as you can see, Hitler's not dead yet. And if I remember, Hitler did escape to Austria, which I think he was captured, turned away, if I remember, and he was executed. But I could be wrong. It's been almost 2 months. So, you know, he could have just been executed. Alright, so Chamberlain flies away from Munich. Alright, hey, Chamberlain, you British bastard, you. Oh, the most loved person in all of Britain is Chamberlain. And I remember having a lot of political arguments about non-interventionism and what Chamberlain did. And, you know, just for the record, by all means, Chamberlain was not a non-interventionist. As you can see, or if you remember, he did give Czechoslovakia on a silver platter to Germany, so that's not really a non-interventionist. That's more like, hey, as long as you don't attack anybody else, we can give you this land. Ha ha ha, which you just intervened. Anyway, moving on. Okay. So out here in satellite view, we can only get 2 frames per second. But down here, we get almost 6, 7, 8, 9 or so frames per second. Okay. I know that was irritating. I do apologize. Not really. But, that's how it works with my game. I should build a military here on the border of the Soviet Union, because if I do remember correctly, the AI does check for military comparisons between Germany and the Soviet Union. What it checks for is the military balance between the two countries, and I think it's over, if it's over like maybe 2/3 or something like that. If the Soviets surpassed the Germans by 2/3 in the military concept, they started invading, if I remember that correctly. It might be another ratio or so. I mean, that makes sense, right? I mean, if there's no troops on your border, you would want to intervene, right? Okay. So, yeah. But then again, we never did have a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union to begin with, so... well, we kind of do, in a way, in that sense right there, but other than that... yeah. Okay, so an interview with Ghostberg. Chamberlain takes the plane and meets Hitler. Man, okay, I'm just not gonna bother reading that. Oh man. Yes, Chamberlain went to Hitler's grave and, you know, did a little diplomatic action between the grave of Hitler and Chamberlain himself. Man. Okay. I should zoom in. I should zoom in. Thank you. Which goes at 5 or 6, about 5 or 6 frames per second. Kind of slow. Kind of painfully slow for me. So I'm sure you guys are just gonna gladly enjoy this. Alright, What else is there? So we got United Kingdom doing some trying to delay production in Japan. The business in the Sudets to acquire Sudets. I can't refuse the cores. Oh, frick. Frick. So we can either go to war with Czechoslovakia, who is getting supported by the Allies, which is kind of a nice little reverse on things here. When if you guys remember, Poland was the one in which the Allies would go to war for against Germany, but in a war against Czechoslovakia, that's a tough one, considering the fact, they get a nice little situation going on here, and I am nowhere near being ready to do it. And here's France right here, with some of their troops there. And contemplating. Fine, let's go to war. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't break the game here. Okay, so Poland sends me some of their expeditionary forces, or some of their troops, which is quite nice. And then that means I have to actually turn this off. Ha! I mean, because I don't cheat. All right. So now we're at war with Czechoslovakia. And now watch me get my ass kicked. Okay, so let's go. That's a lot of armies there. Okay, let's use them. Saving in war! What? Saving in war? Alright, to establish a saving in war will transfer from the civil sector to the military sector, which is the private sector, to the government sector. Most of the production resources and consumption of the country. Advantages allows the priority of raw materials to industries of armaments and the construction of military buildings of use. Draconian restrictions on the consumption of the fuel in the civil sector, and a total requisition of the great ways of transport to the profit of the army, and increase the obligatory work time. Oh fuck, I can't pronounce words now. So the inconveniences, the loss of labor, of the very high money, deterring the treasury of the country seriously, without several factors, the production of weapons, intensification of the production of industries, armaments, increases the risk of shortages of raw materials, depriving the ration of the foodstuffs. The effects on the population is terrible. Wow. That's oh fuck, we'll just do it. Okay, so we'll move. Okay, can't move them just yet. Alright, so now we're at war with Czechoslovakia and the Allied powers, which is kind of interesting because the reason I say that because, well, we're technically a parental autocrat, but so is most of the Allies. Egypt, they're market liberal. Iraq, they're on the brink of parental autocracy. Oman, parental autocrat. Yemen, parental autocrat. So they got some parental autocrats there. And we're probably one of the most democratic of the parental autocrats. Yeah, we're pretty. And Bhutan is pretty much, you know, as authoritarian as they get in the Allies. So I got Poland on my side against everybody here. Oh man, how screwed I am. All right, let's see. We'll try to influence Hungary as much as I can. I wish I could get Romania in the war. I wish I could get Bulgaria, because that, well, maybe Bulgaria would be the... They're fascist bastards. Alright. Italy. I definitely need to work on that relationship. And even Yugoslavia too, because they'll make an interesting ally. If I can actually get them in. Alright, so let's see here. Oh wait, got the Baltic states up here as well. Oh, I can't do much about Lithuania. This has influenced them. And Latvia. And how about Estonia? Yeah, Estonia's... Now, if I can get Scandinavia into the war, that'll make life so much easier on me. Because I know how much of a powerhouse Scandinavia is right now. So that'll be a nice little addition to the whole thing. And everybody tries to cancel their trade. Uh-oh. Shit. Alright, so we can see how much that failed. Oh, I gotta deploy these guys. Shoot. Let's see here. Well, I forgot that all these guys were here in the first place. So that's not cool. So let's see here. Oh man, I got a lot deployed, don't I? Let's see here. And